Your Majesty, Queen Noor Al Hussein of Jordan, Mr. Patrice Gomez, Secretary General of the African, Caribbean, and Pacific Group of States, Mr. Tegenekur Getu, Under Secretary General of the United Nations and Associate Administrator of the United Nations Development Program, Ambassador Gyan Chandra Acharya, Under Secretary General and High Representative of the least developed countries, landlocked developing countries, and small island development states. Mr. Getachew Ngida, Deputy Director General of the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO. Mr. Ibrahim Tiao, Assistant Secretary General of the United Nations and Deputy Executive Director of the UN Environmental Program. Mr. Doug Franz, Deputy Secretary General of the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. Your Excellency, Ambassador Mohamed Dudu, Law Director General of Economic Affairs of the Organization of Islamic Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, it is a great honor and privilege to welcome you to the United Nations Global South-South Development Expo 2016. The United Nations Office for South-South Cooperation is privileged to serve as the organizer and secretariat for this Expo. We're extremely grateful to the Zayed Foundation for the Environment, on behalf of the government of the United Arab Emirates, for so generously hosting us and for providing us for such a welcoming environment and excellent facilities here in Dubai. I extend my special gratitude to the chairman of the foundation and to Dr. Alawar, Secretary General of the Zayed Foundation, who has worked tirelessly with our team over the last months to make possible for us to be here. 38 years ago in Buenos Aires in 1978, member states entrusted the United Nations to support technical cooperation among developing countries. This year, member states have called for the commemoration of this event, BAPA Plus 40 in 2018, where we will focus South-South efforts towards achievement of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. This Expo is a collective response to member states' demand for all partners to engage in and support South-South and triangular cooperation towards achieving the internationally agreed development goals, including the Sustainable Development Goals. Since we launched the Expo in 2008, together with the UN Development Program in New York, this Expo has grown to become a global and United Nations system-wide platform. For this, we have established partnerships with the World Bank, the ILO, the FAO, UNIDO, UNEP, and the Organization of American States for hosting annual expos, drawing attention to South-South successes and challenges within their respective focus areas. This Expo has proved effective in bringing together development partners to establish new modalities of collaboration, South-South, North-South, and triangular, and also public-private partnerships. And this year, for the first time, the Expo is being hosted by a country of the South. So therefore, I want to reiterate our gratitude to the United Arab Emirates, to the Zayed Foundation, and to Dubai for having us here. We are indebted to the 20 UN sister organizations that are participating, to more 90 member states that are represented here, 19 different nationalities, private sector CEOs, director generals of cooperation in many countries, civil society organizations, academia, media, over more than 650 participants. With your support, I'm confident that this week's Expo will once again prove to be a fruitful platform for showcasing development solutions, building bridges, and forging innovative partnerships around providing solutions to sustainable development challenges. There are several instances during the conference where this can be possible. Different instances of which we count on the participation of all of us. Dear participants, South-South cooperation, which began many years ago mostly as a political, intentional commitment, has become now a real tool, a real instrument to build a better world we all need. We hope that this Expo will be another milestone in this expansion of this cooperation modality in which developing countries forge partnerships to build futures and learn from examples such as the one of Dubai and other successful countries in the South, so we can all build the world that we need for us and for our children. Thank you very much.